It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23. At the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. He can't hang.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. It's a gain of 5 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
I got this. Motion.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Garoppolo to Goodwin there for a 49er first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm scared. Check 12. Check 21. Here we go. Hey, gun. Motion.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. Past the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 63 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Check 50. Check 50. Check.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Trying to run forward with Pollard. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run, so now a little soul-searching on 4th down. Now, the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down. Running with Elliott. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
He's checking crack. Hey, kill. 47, 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
From back at the 8 now after the false start. Another try at 1st and goal. After the penalty, it's Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correct.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Hey, alert! 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 Hey, gun!
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Here we go.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Mike 5-4. Hey, alert! Alert! You're online, baby. Get this. You're online. Check 43. Watch it.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
11.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Defense wins championship. We're going to 54 right here.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Get him.
Prescott on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here's Elliott. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down conversions. And here we go again.
You can't stop me. Watch it, go to 54, go to 54, right here. We're going to 54, right here. Then we're going to 53.
They're going to try and throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. So we've hit halftime, just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick 1st down. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Check it back, check it back.
The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Oh, yeah, here we go again. Here we go, two. Check 52, 66, check 13, check 13. 26.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Prescott gonna take a shot for Gallup. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 58 yards. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Forbath, the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Jalen Smith. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Another try after the first down sack. Garoppolo looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On first down, it's Elliott. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face a third down. Prescott to throw it. 4th down now as San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42.
Watch the twist.
White.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. 11.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 18 yards, first down Niners. Garoppolo, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. I got it. 21.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And this hasn't been the typical game, no doubt, for Emmanuel Sanders. They've really limited him.
He's one of those players that provides a real spark when he gets going. And when he does it, it's felt by the rest of the team. And they're feeling it in this one because right now they're trailing.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown 49ers.
Here we go.
George Kittle there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cook. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Cowboys. Amari Cooper, 57 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
I got this.
Garoppolo on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Garoppolo now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Garoppolo again. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis. And it's 3rd and 5. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
21, 21, 11. Hey, exit.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. DeMarcus Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
21.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo looking for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And now it's 3rd down. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18.
65. Slam. Topper. 13.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Being chased out left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Anthony Brown.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5 yards. It's second down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. This is Elliott. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Elliott. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. It's a gain of 4, and that should just about seal the deal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.